Okay, so let's start. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahi wahdah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala man la nabiyya ba'dah. Amma ba'd. Fassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, Alhamdulillah. Uh, we are done with chapters 1 to 5. So, just a quick recap. In chapter 1, we have discussed greetings and introduction. So, all important vocabulary and expressions related to greetings and introductions. Formal, we have already discussed that, or we have um, at least used it in that chapter. Then in chapter 2, the topic is family, and all important words and expressions related to family, such as family members and etc. Have been also discussed. The important words and expressions related to family have been discussed on that chapter. Then in chapter 3, we have discussed their dwelling, the topic of dwelling. So, Osakan. So, all important words and expressions related to dwelling, so where once live either in a house or an apartment, etc., have been discussed on that chapter. Then on chapter 4, it is about everyday life or al-hayatu al-yawmiyah. So these are the usual actions or usual activities done daily. So important expressions and words have been discussed on that chapter. Then in chapter 5, it's all about food and drinks. So at-ta'am wa sharab. So we have discussed there the meals, the 3 meals, no, breakfast, lunch, dinner, then the foods, no, and etc. Then now in chapter 6, it's about prayer, no, salah. So inshallah, in this chapter, if you also um, complement your lecture, this topic using the YouTube videos. In this chapter, uh, all words and expressions related to some words and expressions related to prayer will be discussed in this chapter. So for today, we will discuss the vocabulary related to chapter 5, food and drinks, and also chapter 6, prayer. Okay. So here, chapter 5, food and drinks, these are the vocabulary that will be used or that has been used in this chapter, and also, of course, will be used in further chapters. Some of these words, you will encounter it also further down the line. Okay, so let me just let's read this. No, just let your mic stay muted. Okay, first word, lahm, lahmun, lahm, lahmun. So, lahm means meat. Usually, uh, particularly those new to Arabic language, they cannot pronounce the ha with sukun. So this is not lam, lahm. So it's lahm. You pronounce the letter even if there is sukun in it. So lahm, lahm, lahmun. The next, dajaj, dajajun, dajaj, chicken, chicken. Samak, samakun, samak, fish. Aruz, aruzun, aruz. Or sometimes you may encounter, it's called urz, urzun. So it's the same, it means rice. Aruz caldo, no? Aruz. So aruz, no, is it's an Arabic word, no? And this was also adapted by Spanish, aruz. Then salata, salatatun, salata. It means salad, salad. Next, fakiha, fakihatun. Fakiha means fruit or fruits. Fakiha. Next, mi'atu kilin or mi'atu kailin. You can either read this as kailin or kilin. Kilo, it means kilo. Mi'atu kilin, 100 kilo. Shayon, shay, shayon. Shay means tea. Kahwa, kahwatun, kahwatun, kahwatun. Coffee. Ma, maun, ma, maun. So it's water. Next, tamr, tamrun, tamr, tamrun. Dates. Halib, halibun, halib, halibun. Milk. Ta'am, ta'amun, ta'am, ta'amun. Food. Sharab, sharabun, sharab. Drink. Buyuf, buyufun, buyuf. Visitors. Ang singular niya, bayfun, bayf, bayfun. Next, ma'idah, ma'idatun, ma'idah. So, dining table. There are many tables, but when you read ma'idah, it is only used for dining, for eating. So we have tawila, we have maktabun, etc. So there are many different types of table, but maida is specifically used for dining, dining table. Next, jaw'an, jaw'anu, jaw'an. Jaw'an is hungry, no? Hungry. Wajbah, wajbatun, wajbah, wajbah, a meal, meal, no? Happy meal, meal. So it's either breakfast, lunch, dinner. The plural of this is wajabatun, wajabat, wajabat. Fatur, faturun, fatur, breakfast. Gada, gadaun, gada, lunch. Asha, ashaun, asha, dinner. Be careful, no? When you say asha, it's dinner. That's the food for dinner. And meal, no? Dinner. But if you say isha, bil kasra, with kasra, isha, that's the time. No? So it includes the time for prayer. And you say isha, it's evening. No? So if you want to say dinner, it should be asha, asha on. Next, yakulu, yakul, yakulu. to eat. Yashrab, yashrabu, yashrab, to drink. No? So yaakulu, he eats. Yashrab, he drinks. Yatulub, yatulubu, yatulub, yatulubu. So talaba, to seek, to request. No? Dito, it is used as to order. No? Order. He orders, or he requested, he seeks. Next. Wazn, waznun, waznun, wazn. Weight, no? Timbang, timbang. Next. Kathir, kathirun, kathir, kathirun. So it's plenty, many. No? Qalil, qalilun, qalil, few. No? Konti. Nahif, nahifun, nahif, nahif, thin or slim. Samin, saminun, samin, saminun. It means fat, no? Or chubby. Okay. So now, additional vocabulary. So these are ordinal numbers, feminine form. So al-ula, first. Al-thaniya, second. Al-thalitha, third. Al-rabi'ah, fourth. Al-khamisah, fifth. Al-faizatul ula, the first honor, first prize. No, al-ula. So that's for feminine form. Al-ula, al-thaniya, al-thalitha, al-rabi'a, al-khamisa. Okay. So these are the conversations. So I hope you have already read this. I think I'll also upload the English translation of this conversation. So just check your our materials here in Google Classroom. I'll upload it later. Okay, any question regarding this chapter 5? So again, chapter 5 talks about food and drinks. So all important words and expressions regarding food and drinks have been taken here. Yes.
Prof, yung nahipon, slim, tama ba? Slim yung
slim. Oh, payat. Slim or thin. Yes, Director. Okay. Okay, so we will proceed with chapter 6. Yes. Okay, here, chapter 6. As-salah. As-salatu, prayer. So again, in this chapter talks about salah, as-salah, the prayer. So all important words and expressions related to prayer some of them have been used and discussed in this chapter. Okay, so al-mufradat, vocabulary. So here we have here the time for prayer. So if so prayer is in its proper time, no? Prayer has its proper time. Inna salata kanat kitaban mawquta, no? Kitaban mawquta. It has time. So if you take a look, if this is the sun, this is the horizon. So Fajr, So Fajr is around maybe around 1.5 hour before sunrise. That's Al Fajr. Fajr. Then Dhuhr, when you say Dhuhr, Zawalu Ash-Shams. So when the sun is at the in the middle, then it just passed by that by the middle. It becomes the time for Dhuhr starts. So that's Dhuhr. Then Asr is late afternoon, so maybe around 1.5 hour before sunset or 2 hours. At least it's late afternoon. Then Maghrib is sunset, of course. Maghrib, Gharaba Yaghribu. So it means the sun already set. No? So if it's the horizon, no? So the sun just passed by the horizon, no? The middle. So this one, this is also one of the confusion, no? Particularly in Ramadan. No? So some says there's still some light. No? So why are you eating? Why are you breaking your fast? So it is expected, of course, because the sun has just set. So it just passed by the horizon in the middle. So it has set, but there's still some rays left, some sun rays left. So that's why you can see some still light. Because if it's totally dark, it means that the time for Isha is almost uh, it's, it's almost coming. So uh, don't be confused about that. Then Al Isha is again Isha. It's not Asha. Al Isha is the evening prayer. So usually that's an hour or an hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes after Maghrib. Okay. Next, Makkah, Makkatun, Makkah, Makkatu. Again, I'm sorry. Makkah doesn't accept any tanween. So it doesn't say, accept Makkatun, Makkatan, Makkatin. No. Makkah, Makkata, Makkatu, Makkati. So it doesn't accept tanwin. And again, also it doesn't accept kasra. So it only accept fatha and dhamma. Makkata. So adhabu ila Makkata. You don't say adhabu ila Makkati. Be careful and take note of that. So Makkah is an Arabianized or Arabized word. It's a borrowed word. That's why it doesn't accept tanween and also kasra. Okay, so in lieu of kasra, when it's in genitive case, if it's majrur, you use fatha in lieu of kasra. Next, al-masjidul haram. Al-masjidul haram, the sacred masjid, al-haram. Al-masjidul haram in Makkah. So may Allah reward us, or may Allah uh, reward us to visit the Masjid al-Haram. Next, Al-Madinah. Al-Madinatuh. Al-Madinah. So Madinah is Medina. So Medina, Al-Madinah, it literally means the city. But when you say Al-Madinah, when it's related to Islam, it means that the second most important place in Islam. Then Al-Masjidun Nabawi. Al-Masjid An-Nabawi. So the prophetic mosque or the prophet's mosque in Medina. Next, Al-Adhan. Al-Adhanu. Al-Adhan is the call for prayer. Call for prayer. Adhan. Next. Yasma'u. Sami'a. Yasma'u. Yasma'u. Hears. Oh, he hears. As-salatu. As-salah. As-salatu. So the prayer. Yastati'. Yastati'u. Yastati'. Yastati'u. So yastati'u is uh he can, no? He was able to, he is able to, no? Yastati'u al-ijabah, he is able to answer. Ya'mal, ya'malu, ya'mal, 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 he works, no? He works. Al-layl, al-laylu, al-layl, layl is night, no? Night, evening, the evening. Yada'u, wada'a, yada'u, yada', to put, no? He puts. Munabbih, munabbihun, munabbih, alarm, alarm clock. Yantadhir, yantadhiru, yantadhir, so he waits. Salatul Jumu'ah, Salatul Jumu'ati, Salatul Jumu'ah, Friday prayer. Qarib, qaribun, qarib, near. Ba'id, ba'idun, ba'id, so far. Mariyab, maridun, mariyab, maridun, sick or patient, no? Yung may sakit, pasyente. Kaslan, kaslanu, kaslan, so lazy. Dhahib, dhahibun, dhahib, so he goes, or goer, no? Goes. So this is an active participle, no? So kung mayroon tayong verb na dhahaba, yadhabu, ito yung doer nun. Okay. Then here are the ordinal numbers, no? From 1st to 10. From 1st to 10, masculine. Al-awwal, al-thani, al-thalith, al-rabi', al-khamis, al-sadis, al-sabi', al-thamin, al-tasi', al-ashir. Ordinal numbers, no? First, second, third, fourth, and until 10. Yes, question? Someone raised their hand.
Prof, yung sa Makka, Prof, yung, di ba, Makkata at saka Makkato lang yung nakakonsidered. Paano kapag napasukan siya ng harf jar?
Yun nga, sabi nga natin, no, pag siya ay majrur, no, pag siya ay genitive case, so in lieu of kasra, we use fatha. So example, adhabu ila Makkatah. No, I am going to Makkah. You don't say adhabu ila Makkati. That's wrong. Dahil lang Makkah, hindi siya tatanggap ng tanwin at saka kasra.
Thank you, Prof.
Afwan. Ganon din yung ibang words, no? Katulad ng Dimashq, Dimashqa, no? So yung Damascus, no? Hindi po pwedeng Dimashqi, no? So may mga ibang words, no? Particularly or is yung mga Arabized word, no? Hiram na salita. Okay. Other question? May question ba si Director?
Yung sa counting lang ng sala prayer, Prof, kasi doon sa at-tadribul awwal, i-arrange ng numbering. So ang first ba ng counting is az-zuhur, Prof? Or
Yes. So actually, no, isa rin tong natin, no. Depende kasi kung anong pagbabasehan natin. If we're gonna say the start of a day, so pinaka first na prayer for starting in a day is Maghrib, di ba? Dahil yun ang pagpasok. Once Maghrib enters, it's a new day. Yan sa Islamic calendar, no? So sa Hijri calendar, once na pumasok ang Maghrib, that's another day. That's why if it's Friday, no, ang Laylatul Jumu'ah, ang sinasabi natin, mauna kasi ang gabi sa araw, no, sa Islamic calendar. So pag sinabi nating Laylatul Jumu'ah, Friday night, ang Friday night noon actually is Thursday night. No? Pagkapasok ng, kung Thursday ngayon, no, sa kahapon, tapos nag-Maghrib, yun ang start na ng Jumu'ah. At maghihinto ito, pagpasok ulit ng Maghrib, doon sa Friday. So kung yun ang ititingnan natin, then eto mag-start siya. So kung ang titingnan naman natin ay yung sumikat ng araw, so mag-start sa Dhuhr. So kahit anong ano mo, at least magkakasunod-sunod sila.
Thank you po.
Afan. Other questions or clarification?
Prof, yung baidon, near or far?
Far, no? So ang near is qarib, qaribun. Then ba'id, ba'idun. Okay, any question? Clarification? Okay, so kung wala na ba tayong tanong? So if there's not, you may do your activities for today, then also your assignments, no? Pwedeng. Then next week, inshallah, we will again have a short quiz because as I have said, after 2 chapters, there will be a quiz. So the coverage of that quiz will be chapters 5 and 6. That's our quiz number 3. So kung wala na tayong tanong, we can dismiss now. We can go out of our Zoom and do your activities. So I'll just share yung YouTube link nito, itong short discussion natin. So kung wala nang ibang tanong, naktafi bihadha al-qadr al-yasir. فإن شاء الله نلتقي في الأسبوع القادم ونواصل في دروسنا. إذن مع السلامة إلى اللقاء في أمان الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Waalaikumsalam fi amanillah, Prof. Syukran.